What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. So we're with day 2 of the Pirate King Adventures, and look, I'm not expecting to make videos every single day for Pirate King Adventures, because at the end of the day, it literally is just a turtle farming event with extra steps added on top of it. That is basically what it is. But I wanted to show you guys my progress. So we are at the start of the second day, and you do see that I do have 5 staminas. It is because you get 3 per day that resets at 4 AM PST, and then also you can spend up to 2 stamina meats per day to get you 2 additional staminas. So that is why I have 5 total. So we're going to go ahead and play, and the main reason why I wanted to record this is because I'm heading from level 78, and I do know that my next boss that I'm going to encounter is going to be level 81 at a bare minimum, because I'm going to challenge that one anyway, which means that my boss gimmicks will alter. So we're going to go ahead and start the adventure and see what we can find. And I guess this will be a good opportunity here as well to show you a little bit in terms of where my characters are currently ranked. So if I go to my bonus bag here, you can see that where my character buddy levels are at. And honestly, I kind of want to work on these buddy levels a bit more. Like, getting Zora's buddy level up is very good, because when you do increase it, it means that when you encounter Zora and you give him the items, you actually do get like more boss levels and stuff like that. In case of Nami, you get like more treasures, which is obviously very, very big. So that's obviously kind of important. And then obviously with Luffy as well, because Luffy can give you more stuff at the treasure hexes. So let's go ahead and move on. Actually, how much Saki do I have? I don't have a lot of Saki. Zora is on the map, so I guess we'll probably go down that route of trying to get Zora his Saki. And there we go. We need one more in order to feed some to him. We have this chest here. Let's actually pick up this one. I haven't actually encountered a golden statue like this before. We're going to pick up the Nami one for sure, because that increases her buddy level, which is great. And I guess we can go ahead and challenge the Odin here. Now look, this Odin fight, it is a bit interesting because it's kind of like a different version from the original Odin fight that originally came out. So currently at the moment, the team that I am using is essentially just the full boosted squad. It does help out a lot, but it's not necessarily what you need in order to take it on. If you actually look at some of the gimmicks that occur after level 100, it really wants you to use the Whitebeard and the Rayleigh Gaban batch. That's honestly what they are suggesting you to use against this boss battle as a whole. However, you know, we have the max boosted team, so we're going to do that. However, as I said, you know, if you've got the Rayleigh Gaban batch with Shanks, Buggy, Whitebeard, that will actually just straight up destroy this quest all in all. Alright, so Odin is taken down, and now this is a really interesting one here. Something to note is that the turtles that you pick up at the end of battles such as this do not count towards your Chopper Man missions, so I would probably advise most people to just pick up the green ticket. However, this is 4 Elder Turtles. I'm just going to pick up those, because those are actually going to be useful for me moving forward into the future. I actually can't... which way should we go? Should we go... Yeah, we'll go for the treasure chest. I'm going to go up here, and we'll get a Nami statue, I think. And then we'll go ahead up here, hopefully pick up some Saki. We do, that's awesome. So now we can go ahead and talk to Zoro, and Zoro will enable us to increase our boss level, which is pretty dope. So we'll definitely go ahead and do that. Then we pick up another treasure chest here. And, I mean, Silver Usopp is okay. I think we'll just pick up another Nami, to be honest. And then we'll go ahead and move on to Roger with Zoro's ability raising the level by 2. But actually, now that I'm looking at it, it's like, the boss level was increased. Yeah, because we were going to go for 81, right? And now it's going to be 83. So, here we go. This is interesting because I do actually have to think and see if my team needs changing, because we'll see how it goes. So, we're at level 80 plus now. So there's normal attacks only, blindness, bind to the top row, despair to the top row as well. So that is dealt with my team. Then we've also got burn and attack down and special bind. So Nami and Usopp special will deal with that. The captain of Luffy and Yamato removes the bind. On the boss battle, increased damage taken, top row block, rainbow shield with Robin, and then there's 5 turns of paralysis to despair. So we have to not use a Luffy and Yamato. We got to make sure we actually don't use their specials on that stage. Got to make sure we don't do that. There's also chain multiply growth rate reduction, and then also base attack boost special interrupt. Okay, that's interesting at least. Because this team here was one that I built for level 60 plus, and there actually aren't really many gimmicks that are different between the level 60 and level 80 actually. Like, there's not a lot different, and I believe it actually should be able to get the job done, which is pretty cool actually. So this is a team that I will have here, and I will actually show you guys a clip of this team beating Roger at 60 plus. And the gimmicks appear to be the same, aside from the fact that there is a chain multiply growth rate reduction after level 80, sorry. So that is interesting, and it does mean that this team will do a little bit less damage, but we do have a chain boost and a chain boundary on this team, which does make it a little bit more powerful. So overall, I think this team actually should be able to get the job done. Here we go with level 83 versus Roger. Hopefully we can come out as the winners, of course, and I'm not really going to do much stall here, you know, even though we could and we can get the super swaps and stuff like that. Not too concerned about that. I'm pretty sure we should be okay in that regard. We do have Whitebeard on the team, and the main reason why he is here is because of the support of Izo and Okiku that can attach to him that is so good for removing some of that paralysis. So we've got Buggy here on stage 3, Buggy and Shanks, and we get Binded and Despaired, but the Bind doesn't matter, the Slot Bind won't matter, and the Despair will not matter as we can use the 2 switches here. And look, at this point, the bosses have already had really low HP. I am expecting this guy to have low HP, so let's see. Yeah, still very low HP. Very good. Okay, so that's not going to be an issue, at least not for now, in terms of damage. Okay, so now we have Rayleigh and Gaban. So these guys do a lot of stuff. So they have Bind, Special Bind, Burn, Attack Down. So obviously the new Nami and Usopp are going to be very useful here. Now we do have the support of the Sabo, which attaches to Luffy. And at any time we're inflicted with Special Bind, it does actually remove some of that, which is really cool. But I actually don't even think it's even required. It's just a nice little damage increase that isn't really needed. But, you know, why not use it while we have it, right? Realistically speaking here, we could actually just use the special here of Whitebeard, because it'll give an orb boost to our characters, which will just mean that these units just hit way harder than they need to. So that's just free damage, because we don't need Whitebeard in the final stage. And then we get to the final stage. So we get inflicted with a lot of different debuffs here once again. So Dex change, which we're going to switch both of our captains into Luffy. And the paralysis, so the Izo and Okiku support should proc, removing 2 turns of it. And we also have the Vivi to give us a bit of additional damage. So we've got the special here of Robin, which is going to remove the Rainbow Shield, as well as the support of Mr. 1, giving us a chain boost. Then the 2 switches dealing with the Despair. And then the special of Luffy should be more than enough damage to go ahead and secure his victory here, I'm pretty sure. I mean, we don't even need to use the second Luffy. More than enough damage to get the job done there. Very, very nice. And I guess that's one thing that I do like about it, is that the bosses actually don't have a lot of HP. Even at level 80, that didn't even seem like a lot of HP on the boss's end. So I guess that is actually kind of a good thing. It'll just mean that a lot of people will be able to get, you know, through this in terms of collecting turtles. But the thing is that there are clear rewards, right? Every time you clear a boss level, you're going to get rewards. And it goes all the way up to level 150 versus Roger, which is actually a lot. So getting to level 150 will take a lot of time. But it is at least nice that, you know, it's actually pretty easy up until this point, which is good. So as I mentioned, the defeat rewards at the end of this screen here, level 85, 90, and it scales up every few levels. But then after level 100, it's every 10 levels. There's going to be a reward, and it caps out at level 150. Now there is actually something else that you really should take note of during this Pirate King Adventures game mode. So obviously there's the Turtle Chopper Man missions, but there are additional Chopper Man missions here. If you see it, it's right here, the Pirate King Adventures missions, and these missions are based off how many times you play Pirate Rumble. So to complete all of these missions, you have to play Pirate Rumble 30 separate times during the season, and you get a total of 50 green tickets, which is pretty good because, you know, 50 green tickets should net you a pretty good amount of rewards from the shop in terms of buying stuff, which is nice. And yeah, these missions are here for all the 33 days, which is really nice. There are obviously the first set of missions from Pirate King Adventures, and these ones are not here for as long. So there's going to be here for 14 days, yeah, 13 days remaining. So it's actually not a lot of time to get the max rewards of the gold key, legend tickets, rainbow gems, more tickets and turtles and stuff. So there is a lot to do, honestly, in this new game mode. And of course, the ticket exchange allowing you to purchase some items if you want to go ahead and do that. Still not really too sure what I want to purchase yet personally, but I definitely want to get some of these Straw Hats maxed out, especially with their brand new level limit breaks. But anyways, that is going to wrap it up for this video, for once again talking about the Pirate King Adventures game mode. Really hope you guys have enjoyed this video today, and if you guys did, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Other than that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.